So it's time for another topic video.
I'm the librarian, and I came to read.
So just like every other topic video on this channel, the theme for this video was voted for and picked by my patrons. The highest tier, they get a say on which video I'll be doing every other Monday. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, make sure that you go to patreon.com/AdrianExpression and sign up to let your voice be heard. So I'm gonna try and just let the words flow from my brain when talking about this, because I feel like this topic is a very tricky one to talk about. I feel like a lot of people can relate to it. So we're discussing what is advice versus discouragement. And so what I mean by that is when you take on a project, or you say, oh, I'm gonna start my business, or I'm going to do this work of art, or whatever goal it is, go to the gym once a week or something like that, whatever goal it is, and you go and you ask other people for their opinions. Now, that's, first of all, that's already dangerous, because you have to make sure that you are prepared to filter out the things that, you have to take in the things that you need from people, but also filter out the bullshit, and I feel like that is where I am right now, and it's very difficult to decipher, okay, should I take that advice? Should I just leave that in the dust? So that's kind of what I'm going to be talking about today. It's just like when you take up these big tasks, or like I said, if you're starting a business, or if you say, I'm going to go back to school, or if you say, it's risky, but this is a goal that I want to achieve, and I'm going to do what I have to do to get there. And then you tell other people your ideas. Now, some people, they'll give you solid advice, especially if they've been through what you've been through already before. They will make sure that you are on the right track, or at least they'll say, like, this is what works for me, or worked for me. I don't know if it will work for you, but here's my suggestion. Some people will give you good advice. If we're talking about family, if it's something that is quote unquote risky, like I said, like starting a business, going out, doing people's hair, doing art. We can talk all the shit we want to, but art, especially in like our community, like the Black community, is sometimes seen as like, girl, what you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life? So you kind of have to be careful when discussing your plans and thoughts with other people, especially your family. But I think that's where the filtering has to come in, because if your family actually cares about you, I'll say that, because a lot of people, they don't have families who actually give a fuck about them. But if members of your family, they do care about you, they will automatically, they'll instinctively be like, girl, no, like, what are you doing? Protect yourself. And in my creatives, I'm sure they'll know, you're doing that creative shit, you're gonna be broke all your life. You know what I mean? So they'll instinctively want to be like, to make sure that you're good. And it can come off as discouragement. And sometimes you do have to filter some of them out, but you have to kind of know their motives, know the reasoning behind why are they telling me this, but other people, they will be like, girl, that shit is stupid, what are you doing? I mean, I wouldn't do that. It can range anywhere from like slightly shady, but you can detect the undertones, to like outright like, girl, you dumb as hell. The trick, I think, like I said, is learning to decipher, first of all, taking the good and leaving the bad when it comes to people who actually care about you, but also deciphering who doesn't care about you. Because some of these shady ass hoes will make their discouragement come off as advice and have you second guessing yourself. If you ask 10,000 people for their damn opinions, you're gonna get 10,000 different opinions. And that, of course, can, be a catalyst to your self-doubt. In my opinion, I think you have to be aware of what type of person you're talking to. Is this person saying this shit because they actually care about me? Is this person, even if their advice comes off as really harsh, which you're not obligated to sit there and listen to. I'm not saying that you're obligated to, hear everything, but I'm saying even if in certain cases their advice comes off as harsh, does this person care about me? What is their motivation behind saying these things, And if you can really sit and focus like, nah, that, even though what they said was kind of fucked up, they care about me, but this other person is being really dismissive of my ideas, being discouraging to me, and trying to prevent me from doing what I'm doing. Now, sometimes those people will even be in your family, and I think that you have to cut them out. You have to cut even if you can't cut them out, cut what they're saying out of your mind and focus on yourself. A lot of times when people try to be that discouraging or try to act like you're a dumbass who can't accomplish anything, when you come to them with your goals and aspirations, a lot of times they do that because they're insecure with themselves. If you're out here thinking that you can do something, their thought is, nah, he ain't gonna do it, she ain't gonna do it, because I couldn't do it, I didn't get the chance to do it, so bitch, she ain't gonna do it either. And I'll be damned if she or he finds a way to be more successful successful than I ever have. But like I said, I think once you can decipher what's going on, once you can differentiate between the type of people who actually give a fuck about you and who don't, you'll be able to take advice, filter the good from the bad, take what you need, and also you'll be able to quell that fucking self-doubt that comes from other people's insecurities and then projecting that shit onto you. So yeah, hopefully this makes sense. Like I said, I want my topic videos to be very straight to the point. I'm not gonna draw it out for too long. That's the reason why I want you guys to sign up to Patreon, put your 2 cents in, put your votes in, and we'll see what we're gonna be talking about every other Monday. I just want it to be us learning together. You see what I'm saying? Because like I always say it, I'll say it every video, I don't know everything. I'm literally 25. I don't know, I don't know everything, you know? So it's just like a journey together that we can take. So like I said, if that's something that you're interested in, sign up to patreon.com/AdrianExpression. I want to thank those of you who already have. I want to thank you guys for watching the video. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing week. It's Monday. And I also hope that you have a good goddamn evening.